Hello and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe message from our guides today for July the 3rd. Starting off, the first card that we've got is Resurrection. And it says we need to reconsider a project or recall a person from the past to resurrect an idea. You know, this is an indication that at this stage of our creative process, we need to look at some past methods that were either considered, or actually tried, even if they were found inappropriate for that situation and discarded. So this is about us going and recycling things, the way we thought of doing things, the way we think now, going back and looking back with hindsight, what worked for us in the past? Why did certain relationships work out, others didn't? Why did we make a better sale, or why did we luck out at different times in our lives? Why were our businesses or our jobs and careers more successful? Where were we in our own alignment at that time? And so this is about reconsidering a project or a recall of a person from our past, right? Why did why did things happen the way they did? Okay, so it reminds us that living our life creatively is a resurrection of the pure artistic spirit that caused our younger self to wake up. And we woke up excited. We woke up happy to be alive and the prospect of making an impact on our life. So it's going back to the good times, right? Let's think of only the good times, not the bad times, because we've all had them. This is about us today thinking, okay, this isn't working right now for me, but it used to work. Why is it different now? So this is what I'm talking about. We're going to have to recycle the way we're thinking or doing things today. And sometimes we take those lessons from the past. Sometimes we take those learnings from the past. Not all things, were good lessons. They were good situations, but they taught us rather good lessons. So thinking about that today, because in with that comes the 5 of air. And we know that the 5 of air is that card of, making mistakes maybe and taking a reassessment of why things aren't working out right now. And realizing that there are better options, right? To make things better. Finding those resources to do that. We might be losing sight of our goal. Maybe we're not focusing enough on what is going to bring us to our greater good. What's going to make us happier? What is the best offer and option on the table for us today? Okay, sometimes, we have to deal, this card refers to dealing with difficult people, and not everybody is going to see our sight line. Not everybody's going to think the way we do or agree with what we do. And we don't need to make people agree with us, right? Unless it has to do with your job and your career where you're trying to convince people of something that, they need to hear. The 5 of air is that card that says, don't be afraid to look for better available options here, and don't lose sight of our goal today. Okay, so we might have to think back. What did we do in the past? Why did this situation I'm dealing with now work out then, and it's not working now? So there you go. Looking and reassessing a situation today and finding better available options. Coming in the center of our reading, we got the card Truth. So again, a really good card of looking towards our future, standing in our truth, right? Being who we authentically are, believing in ourselves as well. And it says, an honest desire to know and speak the truth produces beneficial results, right? So it's that we must look carefully at any situations at hand today to make sure that we and all concerned are staying true to our vision. It can also be a reminder that unless we are ready, willing, and able to not only speak our truth, but to learn the truth as others see it, we do not have the self-confidence necessary to actualize our creativity, nor are we yet ready to share our truth with others. But if we are confident, then the truth shall indeed set us free. If we lack self-confidence, then the truth hurts, and it will continue to do so until we realize that the truth is never afraid of questions, comments, and criticism. So today we must be living life creatively and searching for the truth always in all ways. Stand in your truth, okay? Defend your end of the ring and your corner here, and maintain at all times authenticity, true to yourself, and speaking the truth. Sometimes we require some strength throughout our daytime. And this particular card says, we need to have courage, but we need to also persevere. This is a card that says sometimes we need to be more compassionate. We need to think about the other side of the story. We should not act, hastily, quickly, jump to conclusions, or get caught up in the heat of the moment where we react with the roar of the lion, which is spouting off things, saying things that we can never take back. Okay, remember, then we try to figure out how we're going to swim ourselves out of this quicksand, right? So this is about stepping back and being a little bit more forgiving. And, that empowerment comes from our self-love. We need to step up and have the courage to resist the will to want to get caught up in the heat of the moment and do things that really we shouldn't do. So this is about kindness to accomplish anything. And there is no challenge or adversity we cannot overcome when we think that way. So tolerance, compassion, patience, love, okay? Standing in our truth. Pisces, that's who we are. But sometimes we get caught up in all this other stuff during our day. We forget that. We forget that we need to do that. Sometimes we need to step back and look at the whole picture. Listen to the other side of the story. Ask ourselves, well, why did that person say that to me? Why did they have that tone? Why were they irritated? And if we look, usually there's some underlying root issue that made them act in the heat of the moment. Okay, so today we want to initiate lessons we've been taught from the past, right? Finding new and reconsidering new options available to us, and being honest and only accepting honesty in our life. We can do this. We're stronger than we really believe we are. Coming in at the end, what have we got? We got that beautiful card of success. So, definitely moving towards our goals. And it says, enjoying your life and the unfolding of your creative abilities as much as possible is real success. So yeah, stepping up to the plate, realizing that we have never-ending resources to create what we want to see come in the form of success. So let's do that today. Let's not get caught up in thinking and negative thinking that we can't do it. So, you know what? This is an indication when we get this card that we're dealing effectively with a goal that we want to attain, complete with any and all the consequences that come with it. We need to remain being positive. Know that our projects will turn out well. And good rewards and happiness and success can come our way today. It promises us good fortune and achievements of all kinds if we stay grateful for all we have, including the degree of physical health and what we possess. We need to choose our battles carefully today, all right? And we will be successful. Sometimes we have to deal with disappointments. That's also vital to our success. We failed until we succeed, right? The time of failure is the best time to sow the seeds of future success. Show the world that you are and what you have done. Honor the success of all other people as you would have them honor you. So today's a day where we want to commend those as well that have made accomplishments. Small wins are better than no wins. And those little stepping stones of success should be acknowledged. We need to do that today. Also, we need to pat ourselves on the back periodically. Puff our chest out and say, you know what? All of this is from the lessons I've learned, and I feel successful today. The hard work that we've done, and the battles that we've chosen to, carefully to or not get involved in that led us here. Okay. Sometimes, like they said, we have to experience failures in order to experience success at the end of the day. Those failures make us stand up and become stronger, right? There's our strength card. Okay, coming in with our last card, we have the 8 of Earth, which is the 8 of Pentacles or coins. And this is about us improving ourselves, working towards our goals. Is it our finance in our career? Then some of us it may be. And so today we're going to apply ourselves, not 50%, but 100% to our goal here, to achieve success, to achieve completion, to show the powers that be the gifts we have. We're tapping into our own talents, and we're going to get recognized for that. But we have to get ourselves out there, and we have to show them this. We can't sit there and, as they say, make out our vision board and wait for it to come in. We've got to start this goal in our mind, set that precedence, and then work on it. Take those steps towards our success. Remember, what we put into it, we're going to get out of it. So my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, I can see that today's a day where we're going to maybe, some of you may be working on something, a hands-on job. You might be working on an apprenticeship, working to get another credit on your resume, anything like that. But you're paying attention to the details, the infinite details of succeeding and doing things to your greater good. Well, this is our daily vibe for today, and it's very powerful and profound, but it's beautiful. Remember, stand in your truth, look back at what worked in the past, apply it to now, and it's going to lead you to success. Sending you lots of love and many blessings.